Traders from across the globe, welcome to Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar 677th YouTube video, baby. Yeah. Traders, we have a lot to talk about in this video. There's a host of things on the board. This video is being filmed on Monday night for Trading Tuesday, January 25th, 2011. Traders, futures trading, as we know, is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. So, if you do not understand this game, if you do not know how to use stops, if you don't have risk capital, run. Turn off the TV. But if you do have the tendencies to play these markets and you understand the risk, come on and meet me at www.livewithoscar.com. Jump into my free trading rooms. There are free memberships to my trading room where I'm at the helm and I teach you traders how to view markets all day. And, let's just get right into the meat of this video. Traders, let me say this. The 2011 call, the OMNI call for 2011, the projection for the year, will it be up, will it be down, will it be flat? That call will be made on a network. I have been negotiating with several of them for the last couple of days, or I guess 2 weeks now. I assure you, as soon as negotiations are done, I will step out there and give everybody that call. Stay tuned. We haven't really gone anywhere yet, up or down, so it doesn't matter yet what the call will be. But I assure you I will get it out to you on a network station somewhere so that we can all enjoy the Omni ride together this year. All right. So that takes care of the long term and the 2011 call. You know we nailed them for 2007, 2008, 9, and 2010. And it's a cinch. We're going to nail it right in 2011, so stay tuned for that call. All right, traders, what's on the board for Trading Tuesday? First of all, we're going to talk about the two-day rule. The two-day rule. I'm talking about the two-day rule because we enacted it on Friday and again stayed with that thought process today on Monday. Some of you traders wrote in and said, Oscar, there's no such thing as a two-day rule. I can't find it anywhere. What do you mean by that? You better believe there's no such thing as a two-day rule. It's an Oscarism. I invented it. I've been using it my whole life. You're not going to find it anywhere else. If you're an OMNI, you know where to find the two-day rule. But I will tell you this. I've been using it for the better part of 25, 26 years. It kicks in plain English. That two-day rule works well, and I'll show it to you. What else is on this board? For several weeks now, and I've been, of course, warning my Omniacs at the site, at the Omni Trading Academy, but for several weeks, the Omni has been warning us of a possible top in the gold market. I have not actually came out and said officially the top is in gold, but I think that's coming soon, traders. The last couple of weeks, at least 2 to 3 weeks now, I've been coming out here and talking about, look, it looks like gold is really turning into a topping pattern. For you traders who've been following me for a while, we were able to call the top in the S&P. We were able to call the top in bonds, and I am telling you now we are getting very close to possibly calling the top in gold. Stay tuned on that. Look at your gold charts. Look for the past 3 weeks. You'll see we've been calling for this thing to start to come off, and it is starting to happen. Now, is that an opinion of mine? No, traders, because we don't use opinion. It is strictly from the charts that I am getting that the same way we were able to call the crash coming in 2007 in the stock market, and we were able to call the top is in bonds just a few months back in 2010. Probably the same way we're going to end up calling the gold. Stay tuned for the gold, and I got a chart to show you on that. Euro looking strong again for trading on Tuesday. And then, of course, the bond shorts are working well. Traders, if you've been with me in my Omni Trading Academy and in my premium room, then you are well aware that we have been assuming a long-term short bond position, which we are going to hold for a while. We sold the 120.26 area, and then again we sold them at 121.13. Since then, the bonds have come off quite a bit. We like what we see. We think the bonds will be a nice long-term short on the downside. And Omni got right in front of this camera, me and my Omni, got in front of this camera, and we told you the top's in bonds, and we told you that weeks and weeks ago. That has been the result. That's why I say keep your eyes on gold. Omni came to me with the same calling in those other markets, and it was right. My eyes are peeled on gold. I'm not saying the top is in. I'm saying watch it closely. Silver as well. All right, so got some charts on the board. I know we got to clap for that green Omni out there. There's a green Omni for the U.S. indices, the ES, and for Euro currency. We expect them both to go higher. Now, the stock market and the ES in the last 2 days, Friday, Monday, have taken the lead in our little stock market rally. It is sector driven. The NASDAQ goes, the Russell goes, you know what I mean? The transportation average goes, then the S&P and the stock market. Then sometimes the stock market goes and then the other ones catch up. You know, there's a lot of sector rotation in a big rally like we've seen. It looks to me like the Dow and the S&P for at least a day or two wants to take leadership and, hey, rock and roll. So we'll go with an S&P trade on Tuesday. Is there anything else I'd like to discuss before we get into the charts? Oh, yes. Traders, do not forget OmniCamp. Fill out your applications. OmniCamp is now in just a little longer than 4 weeks from now. If you are interested in coming out to Vegas, go fill out those OmniCamp applications. It's for February 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. 4 days and nights in a room, a classroom in Vegas with me at the helm teaching you everything I can to be a better analyst and better trader. All right. So I think that we should just get right into the charts here, traders, because there's some interesting charts. I spent a long time preparing them for this video. So with no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Okay, traders, the first chart you are looking at this evening is the chart of the S&P. It's the ESH11 daily bar chart. As you can see, in a lovely parallel channel, looking as strong as the day is long. Traders, remember, when you start a market down here in this corner and you rise all the way up to that corner, no question whether it's a bull or a bear, right? So let's get that out of our heads. Bull market, no doubt. When in a bull market, you get to enact the 2-day rule. What is the 2-day rule? I mentioned it to you just a few moments ago. When you're in a bull market and you get 2 solid pullback days, day 1, pullback, day 2, pullback. On day 2, it usually starts to turn around and rally. By day 3, out of the hole and away we go. First 2 big down days, then we rallied out and we're rallying again. The 2-day rule last week into Friday worked perfectly. The 2-day rule, learn it and live it. Traders, I'm going to show you one more example of the 2-day rule. Remember, you're seeing this in the ESH11, the S&P E-mini daily bar chart, right? Let's go look at another chart. Okay, traders, now we're looking at something else, the copper. It is the copper daily bar chart. And I just wanted to show you that when in a bull market, the 2-day rule works, not just in the S&P, works in many markets. Look what happened in copper. Rally, 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 all the way up to here. You can't see the bar that's covered in red, but it's all the way up here. Then we had a down day, ba-boom, settled down here. Next, we have a second down day, ba-boom, settled down here. Day 1, day 2, what happens next? Rally 1, rally 2, and tonight we're probably going to rally more. That is the 2-day rule. It does exist. It is an Oscarism. It is only here live at the Omni Trading Academy. Enjoy it while it works for you. All right, traders, let's look at a few more charts here. Okay, traders, now we are looking at the euro. I mentioned that the euro was looking strong again for trading on Tuesday. Very nice parallel channel here in the euro, rallying up smartly, but look, we are now above the Omni average for 2 settlements in a row. Settlement 1, settlement 2. 2 days above the Omni average. That's something that doesn't usually happen. Here we are, 2-day settlement, bullish look, bullish indicators. You gotta like the euro for trading on Tuesday. Let's look at another chart here. Okay, traders, we are looking at the gold. The gold, we're talking about the February gold daily bar chart. Traders, this is becoming a rounded top. You have fallen out of your channel. You are starting to put in a multitude of head and shoulders all the way throughout this topping pattern. A multitude of head and shoulders, a rounded top. You fell out of the channel, and we are now below the OMNI average. Traders, the gold looks like it is topping out. I would be very cautious of this metal right now. Of course, gold has been in a long bull since 2005 to 2006, all the way till just a few weeks ago. The gold could very well maintain its bull status, but for now, I am telling you that there is a warning shot being heard here. Watch this market, traders. Watch the gold. I have a feeling it is topping out here. I am almost ready to officially make a topping call in gold. We need a few more pieces of the puzzle to come in place. Once they are, I can get on this camera and call a top in gold. For now, it is a warning shot. It is a flare. Keep your eyes on the gold chart for a possible top. Let's look at one more chart, traders. Traders, the last chart of the evening. Does this look familiar to anybody? How many times have you seen this chart in my videos so far? And look at how right its projections have been. Traders, bonds, 30-year chart. It is the weekly bond chart. Shoulder, head, shoulder. You've seen that in many videos. Then I called for a possible head test. We've seen the head test. I mentioned after the head test, or if the head test fails, expect a major break. The head test indeed did fail. The major break has begun. We called top somewhere up here. The market has broke severely so far. Our targets are here and here, much, much lower. Traders, that is a broken market. Those bonds are coming down. Look what else has happened here. We are now below the OMNI average for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days and counting. Traders, we were not wrong when we called the top in bonds. We were not wrong when we called the bottom in the S&P in 2009. I do not think we're going to be wrong when we call the top in gold. Stay tuned. This one worked. Watch what happens next. So, traders, you've seen the charts. Now, there's a couple of things on this board. Don't forget, you seen me in a video last week, the 2-day rule. That's right. Do you remember this guy? He came out, and I pointed right at the board, and I said, you only got about 2 days, and then you're out of here. You know what he got? 2 days, and then he was out of here. See you later, bear. The 2-day rule in a bull market. When in a bull market, we stay focused on the bull. We buy dips when they come. We don't listen to the talking heads. We do not go into a blog somewhere and come out panicking and thinking, is it going to work? We stay steadfast knowing we're in a bull. We buy dips because we're professionals. And until the market completely changes its complexion and turns bearish, you act like a bull when in a bull market. The last 3 videos I did for you, at least the last 2, and then this one, was all about you staying focused while we come off a little bit. Don't lose sight of the big picture. So here we are, just 2 days into this week, and already, as you can see, this thing's going right back up. That bear lasted 2 days. 2-day rule, goodbye bear. Okay, traders, you seen the gold chart? It certainly does look like it's topping out, but I cannot call the top officially yet. We need some confirmations from OMNI, but they are coming. If we get confirmation, I'll call it for you. The euro is certainly, boy, that bear's got me itchy. What is on him? What's he got, fleas? I'm like itchy everywhere now. Anyway, for several weeks now, the OMNI's been warning us about gold, and maybe it's going to happen. Please keep your eyes peeled. The bond shorts are working well, traders. We are going to ease into that position. If we rally, we'll add to our positions. We are not averaging by any means. We still have an area where we haven't even gotten filled yet. So if it rallies up, we'll get our fills and then wait for the breakdown. Until then, you are short. It is profitable. Keep your stops in place and keep your eyes happy there. Keep your eyes on the downside. All right. Anything else I need to mention? Traders, if you'd like for me to be your personal broker, you can open up a trading account with me right here at the OMNI Trading Academy. Simply come on down to my site, www.livewithoscar.com. Click the link on the top right to open a trading account, or wherever it is these days. Is it in the top right?
Top right, open trading.
Open a trading account, link at the top right of our site, and you can fill out those forms. Once you fill them out, I become your personal broker and mentor. If that sounds good to you, I am here. If not, I'm still here. It doesn't matter. I'm not going nowhere. You can't shoot me. You can't kill me. I'm just going to be here every day putting out these videos. Anything else? Are we done?
I think you're done.
All right, I think I'm done too. Traders, don't forget, the 2011 call will be made. We're negotiating with the networks. I promise you I am working very hard at this. It is to help all of you, as you know, and I'll get it done. All right, traders, I'm getting out of here. Give me a call anytime, day or night, 702-629-4755. And don't forget to keep your emotions out of trading, and always place your stops first. One of the best ways, keep your emotions down, keep them at bay, keep your emotions out of trading, is to say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Yeah, baby, yeah.
Always remember, futures trading is risky and can absolutely result in substantial financial loss. Traders, trading futures is not for everybody. It's not suitable for every trading account. And as always, past performance is not indicative of future results.